Alright, guys. I got some full moon energy to report. I do. I do. And I'm starting with Haunted Echoes, my favorite thing. It's Grim Reaper. Or, to me, this is the Grim Reaper. I am a fan of the Grim Reaper. I will tell you that. I feel the Grim Reaper is awesome behind awesome. I mean, it's the Reaper is fair, and it's the second hand of God. Reaper is the second hand of God, guys. But your enemies are coming under judgment under this moon. We got lost in time. Don't wait for permission to move on. Seize the moment. Take action now. Yeah, don't wait for permission to move on, guys. We're gonna go into this energy more. Yeah, this is just an amazing deck. I just like it, honestly, because of the pictures. Yes, the pictures are wonderful. I love them. I do. Alright, now we have intolerance. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. Be inclusive. Strive forward. Supposed to move forward with intolerance in this current karma season in the buck moon and Mercury retrograde. I mean, don't mess with Mercury retrograde, guys. This is a time that when your heart is being weighed by the universe and everybody's actions are being judged. We got invisible change. Break the bonds that hold you to past situations. Set yourself free. Some of you are stuck on past situations. You can't. I'm being told to tell some people, whatever karma your family and friends are going through, if you attach yourself to this karma too much, you will drown in it. And I'm only telling you this as a friend because this is karma season, guys. It's karma season. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, I'm getting my Oracle deck, my other one here, and this is the Rabbit's Oracle Journey, and it has actual tarot on it. I'm in love with it. I love the way it feels. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and pull one for Lost in Time. Tell us about Lost in Time, Spirit. Here, let me just grab one. Idealistic pursuit. Your heart is pointing towards something worth following. Alright. The Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups from this deck. You're lost in time looking for a pursuit that was one of love. But it's lost in time now, guys. Whatever you were pursuing, it's gone. And if you go near it, it's not going to make your life any better. It's going to make it worse. You thought it's an idealistic pursuit, but it's not. It's not an idealistic pursuit at all. Then under this intolerance energy and thread, differences are seen as threads rather than growth opportunities. Being inclusive, strive forward. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Steady responsibility. Your slow pace is steady and trustworthy. Alright. You're moving forth slowly, but you're trustworthy. You're the Knight of Pentacles here. Alright. And these are not bad or good. These are just cards that are identifying your situation during here in Mercury retrograde and this karma season. Because you always got to think about how your actions coincide with other actions. And there we go. And oh Lord, is this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 8, 9. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles. These invisibles, it says set yourself free. Break the bonds. 10 of Pentacles. This is health, wealth, and happiness. You gotta set yourself free. I just literally pulling this. Set yourself free from these invisible chains and you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles. But are you going to set yourself free? Are you going to let the people that are falling behind you slow you down? Or are you going to strive forward to a better tomorrow? I guess that's the question on the table. Everything is, I guess, up to what you want to do. So what do you really want to do in your life? You know what I mean? I mean, don't put it as what this person did or what that person did or what this person does is pretty good. Maybe I'll follow this person. Don't look at it like you're following somebody. Look at it as, what am I doing to make my better good for the day? I'm going to try to get a better situational deck. I have more coming. Because I'm addicted to buying tarot cards. Why? Because I'm a tarot card reader. I see these things on sale and I buy them. I do. I buy these things and I get excited over them. I have a problem with buying tarot cards. Alright, we're going to do this deck because it has a mix of different situations. I was sitting there complaining to myself, I have no cards, and then I'm looking at like 300 cards that are mismatched. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, you got a lot of people with bad karma just kind of sitting around you. And the thing is, do you really want to be a part of their karma? Is the message. Because you're headed towards this 10 of Pentacles. But you want to give you want to be a Knight of Cups. You want to give someone a love offer. And you're going good with your Pentacle. You're not quite a king, but you're heading towards the 10 of Cups. You're not going to get there with these people that are threading you to not a good tomorrow, from what I'm seeing. Alright, tell us, Spirit, about this Knight of Cups energy. What's holding this person back from the Knight of Cups energy? Exploration, creation, experimentation, universe, and underground. Alright, so exploring other options is what I'm getting here. What's holding you back from the 10 of Pentacles is exploring other options. This could be other options in career for some of you. This could be other options in love. Or just other options in how you want to kind of do what you want to do for the rest of your life. You're the master of your own universe. But some people can't come with you to the next season, guys. Some people can't. And you got to realize that some people are just not going to be there. You may not see your friends in the next season. And it's just the way it's going to be. And under this Knight of Pentacles, you got Parallel Parker Pro. This is someone that comes in and out of your life and squeezes in when it's convenient and then leaves. They just parallel park. You got a bunch of parking space, you got a little space, and this person squeezes in to take what they need and they go. That is what I'm getting from that card. Whoever this is. This could be friend, family, lover, best friend, family friend, someone that you consider family that's not blood related. Any of the above. Tell us about the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I'm interested. Tell us about the 10 of Pentacles, Spirit. Tell us about the 10 of Pentacles. Spendthrift. You got waste, debt, and gambling. What's holding you back from the 10 of Pentacles is spending too much money. You're wasting money, you got debt, and gambling away your money. Could be any of the above. To get where you need to go, you're going to have to save money. And it's holding you back. Maybe it's this person that keeps squeezing in your parking spaces when you're doing better and saying, I'm here, you got 20 bucks? You got 20 bucks? That's what comes in my head. It's just a side note. Someone's always asking you, you got 20 bucks. And they're always broke. And you give them 20 bucks, you hang out with them, and you never see them for a while. Then you see them again, and they want 20 bucks. Yeah, that's what's getting to me. Some people need to be cut out of your life for the 10 of Pentacles. And the universe doesn't give out the 10 of Pentacles energy unless you're serious and you work with the universe. Because you won't move in the new season with the 10 of Pentacles under this. Alright, now under this exploring, we got lipstick evidence. Oh my god. Okay, you're coming in for this blood. Oh, why did I say blood offer? I don't know why I said blood offer. Probably because I'm looking at this lipstick. Maybe it's almost like a blood offer. Alright, there was infidelity. That's why you keep trying to come in with this love offer to somebody. But there's lipstick evidence. And this is infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Okay? And you're not exploring other options. But you got this betrayal, and you're trying to go back to the person that you betrayed because you've learned your lesson. But what I'm channeling is that person doesn't want you back. And you're supposed to be exploring other options. I don't know. Let's talk about this parallel, Parker. You may have to give up this. And it says lost in time. This person is lost in time because they've healed, moved on, and they're not looking towards the past anymore. They're not looking towards the past. Alright, we got mixed signals under this parallel, Parker. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. Alright, somebody is giving you mixed signals in your thing. Maybe it's this person from your past that's giving you mixed signals. I don't know. Someone's giving you mixed signals. And you're supposed to move to a different horizon, but yet you're not. So, I don't know. I feel like this is an ex that you just left. Or maybe an ex that you had a baby with. Or maybe there was a miscarriage or something like that. Or a pregnancy scare. And this person kind of stayed a little extra because of it. Alright, well, what about the spendthrift and this whole thing with the 10 Pentacles? Let's go with that. Alright, let's go with that. Battle of egos. Oh, damn. You're not building a relationship when you're fighting to be right. Love can't grow where ego refuses to let go. Okay. You're in a battle of egos with some ex that you clearly cheated on, or cheated on before you got the relationship, but there was a betrayal that stained it, where karma stepped in. That was all that happened there. And this person keeps giving you mixed signals. And you always constantly have a battle of egos, so you could never save money to make money. And this is why you can't build a legacy. If I'm making any sense to somebody, yeah, and I got shaming and battery. Someone's draining you, draining your money and shaming you at the same time. That's not good. But you keep going back to this person. I mean, you're never going to hit the 10 of Pentacles this way. And we're in Mercury retrograde, and we got a buck moon out here. And this is not good energy, guys. It's not. And under this lipstick evidence, we got knocked up. I just mentioned it. Thank you, Spirit. This clarified knocked up. I just said there's some kind of baby here. There was some pregnancy that happened. Either with a mistress, I want to say a mistress, or your ex. Someone's knocked up here. A lot of pregnancies have happened during Mercury retrograde. I tell you. Alright, so you keep going back to this person because of the baby. I get it, but sometimes you gotta walk away. And I say that from life experience. I am not with my baby's daddy. I got 2 baby daddies, y'all. And I'm not with either of them. I'm friends with them, but I'm not with either of them. And I don't ever plan to be with either of them ever again. But we are friends. So, this is the mindset you have to be. Babies happen every day. Babies happen every day, y'all. Alright. And under this mixed signals, we got moonlit unity, okay? And I'll read to you what this says. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. You're supposed to have emotional balance in all of this. I feel someone doesn't have any damn emotional balance. They're doing whatever. Because there's a baby, they're ruining their entire life. And then we got afraid to leave in this. Maybe you're afraid to leave. Possibly you're afraid to leave. I don't know. You tell me. This is just what the cards are saying. You are afraid to leave. I get it. I get it. But it's not the end all. And then we got common interests, shared passions, mutual habits, parallel curiosity. It's hard to bond when your worlds naturally overlap. Alright, so it's hard to bond with this person when your worlds are just overlapping. You're 2 worlds apart. With or without the baby, you're 2 worlds apart. That's it. So if you're trying to constantly give a love offer to someone that has your baby, but they're not really your person, maybe you're meant to be alone for a while. Maybe you're meant to just work on yourself and pay for the baby. Maybe that's all you're meant to do. Alright, safe space comes up under knocked up. Emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability, here I am safe. You're supposed to find yourself a safe space. Away from the baby mama and away from the baby. You may not, and maybe if you find yourself a safe space, you could find yourself maybe an apartment or a house that you could have extra room for the baby. And be with and you know, shared custody. It happens all the time, guys. Shared custody. And then under this, moonlit unity, we got emotional unavailability. Open your heart and communicate your need for emotional connection. Emotional availability fosters intimacy. This person that you're with is emotionally unavailable. I'm going to say I feel that they're spendthrifty. You can't get to the Ten of Pentacles because of this person. Not at all. You're not even able to get to the Five of Pentacles with this person. And that's considered poverty. So, you're going to have to leave this person to get money to help your child. Just saying. Just saying. And then under here, under this Ten of Pentacles energy, where you guys are having this battle of egos, we got block contact. Girl, blocking is free. Therapy isn't. Delete his number, not your self-respect. Boundaries, dignity, closure. So if you're a man or if you're a woman, either way, block. Blocking is free. This baby mama is tearing up your life. I'm going to say that right now. This baby mama is tearing up your life, and no good is coming from it. No good. No good at all. I'm just telling you. I just tell the truth. I do not speak lies. I'm not a reader that's going to canon code anything, so if you don't want to hear the truth, I am not your reader, because I speak the truth. I speak of the truth, and that's it. Yes, this might be your baby mama, but this baby mama is no good. And you're never going to hit the Ten of Pentacles. Never. Never, ever, ever. With this person around until you leave them completely and block them. I'm just saying this, and I'm a woman saying this. Alright, tell us about this over here. Please, tell us about the first pile, Spirit, with all this knocked up and lipstick evidence. What suggestions do you have for my collective? Spirit guides, assistance, divine guidance, signs and synchronicities, and a guardian. Talk to your spirit guides. This is what the divine says for this. If that's not a sign that this is not your person, I don't know what the hell is. Maybe a smack upside your head. Alright, what about pile 2 with these mixed signals? Please tell us. Please tell us about mixed signals. Self-love, intentions, focus on desires of the heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. Self-love, start liking yourself. Work on childhood wounds. Start doing the inner work. Start your shadow work. Start watching Carl Jung. I was watching him when I was going to sleep. Just to make sure I'm on top of all my shadow work every day, I watch Carl Jung every single night. And Carl Jung says, I do want to tell you this because this card came up. Carl Jung states that every single person you meet in your life is a lesson. And the universe sends everybody we meet a lesson, including our parents. You know, that lover you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, that is a lesson. And all through your life, once you learn a lesson, that person goes away. And you may never see this person again, but when you need to learn another lesson, no matter how old you are, it's like you get an instant connection. And I was listening to Carl Jung. It was like an hour-long video before I just passed out. And anyways, Carl Jung was, in his teachings, was saying that it hurts. It feels like a burning in your soul when it's like soul recognition. But it's the universe whispering to you that this is your next lesson. This is it. And I feel this is one of these things because I listen a lot of Carl Jung. This person, whether or not This is your baby or not your baby, because I feel this may not be your baby. I feel like you should get a DNA test. But anyways, like I said, I'm just tell the truth. But anyways, I feel this is a lesson in your life, and you are not meant to stay with this person for the rest of your life. I feel this person served as a lesson in your life. And then as I cut the deck, I got family and self-care. You're supposed to be focused on family and self-care, not love. Self-love. Maybe your lesson is to find self-love, and then the universe too. And then we got the world. This is a new cycle. Karmic completion, travel, fulfillment, success after the quest. You've completed a cycle, a karmic cycle, with this person, pregnant or not. This is just the cards. And as Carl Jung states with these karmic cycles as their lessons when we're born. And he talks a lot about God. He does. He talks a lot about God, Carl Jung. And Carl Jung talks about God in a lot of different ways and says that God is involved with a lot that we do and we say, and our life is just a series of lessons. I feel that this karmic relationship you had, with or without the baby, some of you, it may not be a baby. Maybe you found out that this was someone else's baby, or maybe you already did the DNA test and you found out it's not your baby, and you're like those TV shows where everybody's jumping up and down going, you are not the father, and you see this guy in the background jumping up and down going, yay, thank God, high five, I'm not the daddy. And I'm just like, what the F? What the effing is going on? Yeah, it's one of those things. Maybe this is your lesson to wake up from whatever you were doing to teach you a lesson. And maybe this person you be trying to get back together with, maybe you were sent there to break their heart. Maybe this was a lesson for you to break both of these people's hearts. Maybe you were meant to do that, and everybody was meant to do this to learn one big lesson. And some people's lessons they're all hard. They all are hard. And sometimes it seems like one person gets off easy, but do they really? Because I don't think one person gets off easy on these lessons. I really don't. I feel that some of these lessons are very harsh, guys. I do. But it's the universe teaching us before we're born. Saying, you know what? You need to wake up out of the matrix. We're going to send this horrible person to you. It's going to break your heart. And then this person's going to go cheat on you, get someone else pregnant, or get your ass pregnant and leave you. And then you're going to break out of the matrix and everything's going to be alright. Sometimes that's how I think it's supposed to be, because that's how it ends up being sometimes. That's how it ends up being. And karmic lesson came up. Alright, I got more oracle cards here. Even my little moon cards. I seen these. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to buy them. And I was like, well, damn, I already own those. I already own those. They were on sale. I was like, no, I'm not going to buy something I already have. So I got more. Friday will be more. It will be more, my friends. I'm going to bring a couple of these moon oracle cards down because this is a karmic lesson in this moon and the wonderful buck moon. Alright, we got time. Take time to breathe out, assembling moon. Take time to breathe out, collective. You're under a karmic lesson. And then we got adjustments are required. You gotta adjust your life, collective. You must adjust the life. Then we got your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Maybe someone's a Capricorn. I don't know. It's just the way the moon phases are. Don't take these. And we got a third quarter moon and a dissembling moon. I kind of think this is funny because we got a full moon here that looks full, and this looks full, and that's half. So you're in between two full looking moons, one that's dark and ominous looking, one that's on the high in the sky that's almost full, and you got a half moon where it says adjustments. So in your life, I guess the ethers are saying that you're halfway done with your journey. Maybe this, I get that it says you're halfway done. And then we got prosperity lies ahead and believe in the impossible. But you got to make adjustments for prosperity and the blue moon. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles, which I find interesting over there. You got the Ten of Pentacles, so it came out in the moon cards too. Alright. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Maybe somebody's a Cancer. Alright, so we got another full moon. We got 3 full moons. And maybe somebody's a Cancer. Maybe some of you, maybe your child's a Cancer or whatever. Maybe there's a Cancer sign around you. I don't know. Alright, let me see if we can get anything else besides that. I just grabbed cards, y'all. Okay, we got this. Soil. You got stability and simplicity. So you're called to stabilize and simplify your life. Just stabilize and simplify your life, and everything else will come together. This is the moon messages. These are the moon messages. Even I put my witch cards in here because the witches, a lot of the stuff with the witch stuff goes with the moon also. Then we got broom, energy, clearing, and freshening. You have to clear your energy and freshen up your life. Clean up what doesn't serve you. Maybe it's, for some of you, it's his baby mama or your ex. Whatever it is, clean it up and get rid of it. Clean it up and get it out. You must clean it up and get it out, or you're not going to get your what you need. You're not going to get no wish fulfillment. Then we got moth, mystery, concealment, and illusion. You have concealment and illusions. People are lying to you, concealing information, giving you false lies. Maybe you're going to find out the baby's not yours. I have a feeling that the percentage of you in this moon that got someone pregnant, you're going to find out it's not your baby. Because it happened in a karmic cycle. I'm just saying, y'all. Don't kill the messenger. I tell the truth. Then we got luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side, collective. Whatever's going on in this journey, luck is on your side. If you do find out the baby's not yours, please do not jump down like on a Maury Povich show. I think they still have those. They go, oh yes, I'm not the baby's father. High five. Because it's still a child that's fatherless. And then we got full moon. Surrender to the divine. How many full moons you got? We got a new moon. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 full moons. Maybe it's going to be 3 months. There's something with 3s. 3, 3, 3. I wouldn't be surprised if you were seeing 3, 3, 3 a lot. I would not be surprised, honestly. Possibly, I feel that for a percentage of you, within 3 months, you're going to find out if the baby is yours or not. In 3 months, you're going to find out somebody's loyalty, where their loyalties lie. In 3 months, 90 days, I feel that I'm putting this out there because this is what's in my head. I feel in 3 months, at 3 full moons, someone's going to find out about some form of deception. And you're going to be like, damn, really? And you're going to really feel differently about somebody. That's what's coming up my mind's eye. I don't even know what to call this. I really don't. But I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Okay. I guess I should shut it off. I'm up in my computer moving around. Here we go.